Okay, we'll come back to Abuja. Let's quickly stay here in Lagos where Taofiq Gani is with me. Taofiq, looking at all of this now objectively, even if as a member of the People's Democratic Party, let's look at some of those things that you felt the government didn't quite handle, and you'd love to see a better management of such situation in the year.
Well, Happy New Year, and Happy New Year, everyone. Indeed, very many things the government has not been able to manage well. And we will expect that, I will expect, let me not say we, because if we look at that term, expectation now from Nigerians, a lot of people that I have spoken to, I mean, they don't even want to expect again. As far as they're concerned, they just feel that everything is dashed. The hope is dashed.
They say when you're alive, you must expect.
Really. But personally, because I still want to continue to live in this country and to be alive, I will expect that the president especially, because now the buck stops on the table, the president should become more fair. I mean, there should be equity, equality, there should be sincerity of purpose. We have done campaigns, we have done elections, we have been sworn in. Let us forget about this attempt to continue to demonize. Indeed, people are even tired of you continuing to say that the PDP causes the PDP. I think the average Nigerian, and this also is what I also will buy into, we expect a situation where at worst, what should happen now is that the cost of Gari should remain stagnant. At worst. But ordinarily, we want it to return back. The cost of foodstuff is beyond imagination now. The Naira is badly devalued, even though it has not been officially mentioned so. I mean, it took so many times, days, months before we admitted that we are in serious recession. It is now in a very deep stage. So we have so many issues, I mean, to we want to also congratulate, we can congratulate this act of defeating Sambisa Boko Haram, because I know that we have a lot of Boko Harams now in other areas. And unfortunately, why I'm not so happy is that indeed I am privy to it, that more reason, or perhaps it was too extreme for the Goodluck Jonathan's administration, and that was why there was this sort of a semblance of a failure in that area. One reason why they didn't actually go into that Sabisa was to make sure that every girl, especially of those Chibok girls, came out alive. But unfortunately now, yes, we have defeated Boko Haram in Sambisa, but even the military has come out to say that they may not guarantee that all other girls will return, because they may have been used as human shield. When I heard it, I became very sad. He even removed whatever medal I would have placed on this government for doing that. So in a way, maybe that Sambisa victory is good, but some people will continue to groan in that pain till entirety. So many will talk of, look at the industry. You see, and one other thing I must mention here, the PDP was able to do something, not in spite of all challenges. There was Boko Haram there was Niger Delta, we had so many issues there. What the PDP did was, even at the detriment of promoting some structures in some other states, we made sure that we had technocrats. We had technocrats, and these technocrats were strategically placed in some ministries that they handled such ministries, in such situations that Nigerians did not suffer what ordinarily we are suffering now. Industries, agri, finance, I remember very well. You understand? And it was like everything was said as it happened. But now what you find in the situation is that everything under this APC now is completely by politicians. So they don't even care.
We'll come back to you. Sorry to cut you there. We'll come back to you, because one of the expectations I would love to hear from you is the bickering, the squabbles within your own party in the new year. Perhaps you should also speak to that and tell us what you expect to see in 2017. Let's quickly come back to you, Buki Shonibare. I think one sore issue you have raised is the issue of the displaced persons. If you put that side by side with what Taofiq Gani has highlighted about the Chibok girls, I recall the last time we spoke to you on Sunrise Daily, you had just returned from a visit to Chibok and that community. Tell us what the people are expecting to see in 2017, especially with regards to their children yet to be freed.
Thank you very much. Mr. Taufik raised a very critical issue, which will tie into the response I would give to this question that you have asked. And it is the bringing back of the Chibok girls, but not just bringing them back, but bringing them back alive. You know, a promise was made, and we need to be a nation where when promises are made, we stick to those promises. A promise was made by President Buhari when he came into power. And that promise, even if I'm not quoting it verbatim, was something akin to the fact that we would not say that we have defeated Boko Haram if we have not brought back the Chibok girls and other abductees. One question that has been on the lips of everyone since we started talking about Gram Zero being captured, Sambisa being raised now and everything, is to say that so far we were made to believe that the Chibok girls are in Sambisa. How come we're not having them back? Now, it's one thing for us to say we want all of the Chibok girls to come back. It's another thing for us to make sure that we want all of the Chibok girls to come back alive.
I think I'll have to come in here, but I really apologize. Buki, I apologize. I have to come in here. When we come back, we'll start off with you as a promise and look at the promises that has not been kept, according to you, by President Muhammadu Buhari on the rescue of the Chibok girls. That'll be when we return.